我们再读一遍啊，这第22课。当时这个书的印刷也完全没有现在这么精美，但是这么多年了，这书也没有泛黄啊。1. Pre-reading discussion. Discuss these questions in groups of 4. What is thrown away as rubbish in your house? Make a list. Part 2. Reading comprehension. Read the passage to find the answers to these questions. 查找答案。What type of waste are mentioned in the text? 提到了哪些垃圾啊？像中国说的，垃圾有4分类，有2分类，2种方法。那还不止啊。2. What is done to waste nowadays? 现在对于垃圾来说还是分类嘛？越炒越凶，越炒越热火，实际上有多大作用啊？ Now let's to read. Dealing with waste. How to get rid of waste is a great problem for the world today. Waste must be treated so that it does not become a danger to life. Unfortunately, in some countries, waste from factories is still poured straight into rivers. People who use the water from one of these rivers often get sick. The water may become so polluted that it kills all the fish in the river. When this river finally reaches the sea, it pollutes the ocean. 河流流向大海，把污染带向大海。你是说的日本的核废水排放吗？ In many countries with sea coasts, human waste is piped directly into the sea without being treated. This is unsafe. 大小便有什么？大小便都还好吧。Although the sea breaks up the waste, beaches may become polluted and fish may not be safe to eat. A better method is to take the waste far out to sea in ships where the wind and waves break it down. 还需要船运输到深海当中去。In 1989, an international law was passed to stop people putting waste into the sea. It is now against the law to throw anything into the sea within 5 kilometers of land. Plastics and other similar rubbish that does not break down may not be thrown into the sea anywhere. Other waste may be thrown into the sea either 19 kilometers from land or more than 40 kilometers from land, depending on the nature of the materials. Some dangerous waste is still put into metal containers and thrown into the deep sea. It will be many years before the chemicals start to escape from the containers. At the bottom of the ocean, there is very little life and very little movement of the water. It is therefore that the chemicals will be carried upwards into the water where fish are found. At one time, certain types of radioactive wastes were put in the sea in metal containers. Now, however, all radioactive waste must be stored on land. 不许丢到深海里。这个文明要进步。这个是这样的。我们看这幅图，这是在海边上，这里有很多的垃圾，瓶瓶罐罐，产品包装，很多人站在这里处理垃圾吗？在收捡装船。The problem of dealing with the waste has become so great that several international organizations, such as Friends of the Earth, have been set up to protect the world and to fight against pollution. 成立了地球之友这个组织，保护 环境与污染做斗争。They seek to reduce waste, protect the earth and oceans and all forms of life in them. Recently, China has made special laws to deal with waste and control pollution. She has also been very active in protecting the environment. The throwaway society. In Western countries, mountains of rubbish are thrown away each day. This causes many problems. 说的是西方国家吗？就是西方国家哦，就是在西方国家堆积如山的垃圾，每天都被扔掉，这造成了很多问题。哦，这就是抨击外国。First, areas of land must be found where this rubbish can be put. This is a particular problem for large cities. Second, much energy is wasted producing things that are thrown away. 你考虑的倒是周全，就是生产的过程中产生污染，丢弃的过程又产生污染。In China, rubbish such as used plastic bags and boxes known as white pollution is becoming a serious problem. Many lakes and rivers are polluted by the wastes from factories. 白色垃圾。Many lakes and rivers are polluted by the waste from factories. As the wealth of the country increases, more waste will be produced. 今天就是非常多的建筑垃圾、家电家具、外卖包装、快递包装、塑料口袋、破衣烂衫，还有很多有害垃圾，那平时都不怎么见到的，但是肯定还是非常多。If everyone in the country bought one soft drink can each day and threw it away, there would soon be a huge mountain of rubbish. Here is a game to play. The table below shows how much rubbish is thrown away in Britain every year. Imagine that China threw away as much as rubbish as a country like Britain. China is 22 times larger than Britain, so multiply the total for Britain by 22. This will show you how much rubbish China could throw away each year. 是吗？整个多少年的环保 ？Lesson 23. Recycling waste. European countries are now making an active effort to rescue materials more than they used to. 欧洲国家采取了更多的措施，采取了更多的努力来节约材料。This is called recycling. Materials such as paper, glass, or metal are collected, sorted, treated, and used again. 可回收垃圾就是 old newspapers are recycled. The ink is taken out by a special technique and new paper is made. Oil from factories and motor oil can be treated and rescued and reused. 不是 rescued, reused. In many cities in Europe, rubbish is collected separately. Many empty glass bottles are collected, and the glass is broken and reused for making new bottles. 这种玻璃可能是要熔了之后又做成玻璃。Developing countries all over the world already recycle materials. In India, waste paper is collected, sorted, and recycled. Paper bags are made from unsold newspapers. In Egypt, waste is collected by rubbish carts and from sorted. Leftover food is given to pigs and vegetable matter is put back onto the fields. In some Asian countries, shoes are made from the rubber of old car tires. 汽车轮胎做鞋，有意思。The Chinese government is also working hard against pollution. More than 60,000 small factories which seriously polluted the environment were shut down in 1996. Many materials like used rubber gloves, glass bottles, cans, and other containers are treated or recycled. However, no single country can save the environment alone. 每个国家都难以独自胜任环保工作。是的。Is any pollution caused by waste in China? Is any pollution caused by waste in China? 哎呦，这都是20多年前说的话。Next. Uncle Wat. Uncle Wat. Who is Uncle Wat? Unit 7. Uncle Wat. 瓦特。Tangling and Bob are building an outdoor platform for plays and concerts at the university. We'll have to buy some more bricks. I don't think this will be enough. Okay, we can get some more tomorrow. We should finish the floor now. Can you take the other end of this piece of wood? Now you have to pull it to make the surface smooth like that. The wall behind looks a bit gray and dull. What can we do to make it look less ugly? 这个墙怎么弄美化一下 I think we should paint it white. Then we can do some drawings on it. 我们把墙刷白，在这上面画画。I'll start tomorrow. No drawings can be done until the wall is dry. That may take about a week. A week? As long as that? 都不认为需要那么长的时间。Yes, and we must stop people walking on this floor until it's full. It may be necessary to put up a notice saying, keep off. Another thing, we'll have to drill a hole in the wall for the electric wires. That's easy. I can do that tomorrow. I'll bring my drill. What are you doing this evening? I'm not sure. I ought to do some studying. As I've got masses of work to do, but I think I'll be too tired. Maybe I'll just watch the news on television and go to bed early. Lesson 26. Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat. A journalist reports on repair work at the Temple Angkor Wat at Cambodia. My first to Angkor Wat was in 1980. The country had been at war for many years, and the temple was deserted and falling to pieces. 这说的柬埔寨持续的战争，庙宇都破坏了。Plants were growing out of the roofs, and trees were growing in the courtyards. Today, the temple is the scene of a busy repair program. A team of 15 Indian experts are organizing a workforce of 400 Cambodians, most of them women, who are cleaning, repairing, and rebuilding parts of this temple. One of the experts explained the difficulty. The problem is water. The 水就是个问题。The rainy season lasts for 6 months, and water gets in among the stones. So certain types of plant grow all over the stones and their roots go down into the holes between the stones. 持续的降雨、潮湿天气、植物疯长。As I walked through the courtyards, I noticed how the Cambodian women devote hours to cleaning carefully a tiny area of stone. Boards are laid down to protect the painted stones while the repair work is going on. There are very few machines and little heavy equipment. Workers carry building materials in buckets and at the end of long poles, piles of stones lie in a corner of the courtyard waiting to be replaced. The work of cleaning the stones is watched over by an Indian chemist. It is a very slow task. First, they clean the stones with rubbishes using buckets of a weak chemical. Then, gaps between the stones are filled in. Finally, another material is painted onto the stones which will protect them from water forever. Work starts every day at 7 a.m. and goes on until the late afternoon 6 days a week, with a break at midday. For 6 or 7 months in the year, no work can be done when the rainy season makes it impossible. 冬天就是持续的降雨，维修工作也很难开展。To make things worse, many of the men have gone off to cities in search of a higher pay, leaving women from nearby villages to carry on with the work. 就妇女来做这工作留守妇女来做这工作，这个是中国的说法。Evening is the best time to visit the temple. 晚上来参观这个庙宇是最好的时间。After the tour, groups have left. As the sun sinks lower, shadows spread across the courtyard. After sunset, the sky turns pink. 就是有晚霞。After sunset, the sky turns pink. The gray stone towers take on a golden color before turning pink. 灰色的石塔呈现出在变为粉色之前会呈现金色。Nowhere else in the world can there be such a quiet, beautiful place. 哇，你给这里极高的赞誉。Lesson 27, Angkor Wat. In 1177, the capital city of Angkor was seized after a fierce battle and fell into ruins. Soon, a new capital was built at Angkor Thom, but this was deserted in 1434. The ruins were soon covered by thick forests and were forgotten until 1861 when the French, who then controlled Cambodia, discovered them. They were astonished by what they found. The ruins of the old city of Angkor covered an area of 200 square kilometers. 发现了一个，这叫什么？柬埔寨什么安科庙 ，as well as the temple of Angkor Wat. They included more than 50 major buildings and others of less importance within this area. They had been built over a period of 6 centuries up until 1431. The temple of Angkor Wat was built from 1113 to 1150 and covers an area of 2 square kilometers. A vast square channel of water goes round the sides of it. The French, after discovering the temple, did a lot of rework and up until 1970. 法国人花了功夫了，就是从发现的时候就一直在维修，是1861年发现，一直维修到1970年，这是110年。When the war forced the last of the French workforce to leave， 法国被打败了，他们走了，这是维修了100年了。In 1980, an Indian team visited the temple to prepare a report and found the temple in a poor state. Many of the stone figures had been stolen, and others were falling to pieces. Repair work finally started in 1986, and a team of 15 Indian experts began work with 400 Cambodian workers. Fortunately, they had a lot of experience, as the team leader had already worked on more than 70 old buildings in India. More than 70,000 square meters of stone were cleaned and protected against water. Thousands of stone blocks were moved, and many roof sections were replaced with new ones where necessary. The work was completed in June 1994. 你说这20多年前的这课本，它是从哪里选来的？它是从哪里选这些文章？安克勒吴哥窟 Angkor Wat。这种电脑是有点问题啊，散热不行。